You've probably been told that following traditional car advice keeps your vehicle running longer. But what if I told you that some of the most expensive maintenance habits drivers swear by are actually destroying their engines? Car myths with serious consequences, but widespread acceptance that's costing you thousands. In this video, we're exposing the 23 most damaging car myths that drivers still believe in 2025, ranked by the financial damage they cause. And trust me, the myths that made this list will blow your mind. From oil change intervals that drain your wallet to maintenance practices designed by people who clearly profit from your ignorance, misinformation is the automotive industry's biggest scam. And here's the kicker. The number one myth on our list has cost American drivers over $2 billion in unnecessary repairs just this year. Watch every second of this countdown, because this isn't just debunking. It's the difference between smart car ownership and getting financially destroyed by bad advice. Ignore this, and you'll join the millions of drivers who've been systematically ripped off because they believed the wrong people. Let's start with number 23, and this one involves one of the most legendary cars ever built. Number 23, Nissan Skyline is illegal in the US because it's too fast. Here's what most people think they know. The Nissan Skyline GT-R was banned from American roads because it was simply too powerful and fast for our highways. This myth has been repeated so many times that even car enthusiasts believe it. Wrong. The real reason the Skyline, particularly the R34 GT-R from 1999 to 2002, couldn't be imported had nothing to do with speed. It failed to meet U.S. federal motor vehicle safety standards and emissions requirements under the Imported Vehicle Safety Compliance Act of 1988. Think about this logically. The R34 Skyline GT-R had around 330 horsepower. Meanwhile, the 1999 Corvette was perfectly legal in the U.S. with 345 horsepower. The Dodge Viper was pushing over 400 horsepower and completely street legal. If speed was the issue, half the sports cars on American roads would be banned. The costly modifications required to make an R34 compliant with U.S. safety and emission standards made importation financially impractical for most people. The 25-year import rule now allows R34 imports starting in 2024, but street legality still varies by state. Some states require additional inspections and modifications before these cars can be legally driven on public roads. Number 22. Red cars cost more to insure. Your car's color has absolutely zero impact on your insurance premiums. This myth has been around for decades, probably started by insurance agents trying to steer customers towards certain vehicles. Insurance companies base rates on make, model, age, safety features, and your driving history, not the paint job. They don't even ask about color when you get a quote. A red 2020 Mazda CX-5 costs exactly the same to insure as a black one, white one, or any other color. The insurance company's risk assessment algorithms focus on crash test ratings, theft statistics, repair costs, and how the specific model performs in real-world accidents. Paint color appears nowhere in these calculations. The only exception? Custom paint jobs might increase costs due to higher repair expenses, but that's about replacement cost, not risk assessment. A $5,000 custom paint job will cost more to repair than factory paint, which could affect your comprehensive coverage premium slightly. Number 21. Maintaining your own car is complicated or dangerous. This myth keeps millions of car owners dependent on mechanics for basic maintenance they could easily handle themselves. The automotive industry and repair shops benefit when you believe car maintenance is too complex for regular people. Simple tasks like oil changes, air filter replacements, and fluid checks are straightforward with proper guides and tools. Modern cars are actually easier to maintain than older vehicles in many ways. Diagnostic ports tell you exactly what's wrong, oil drain plugs are more accessible, and air filters often require no tools to replace. A 2018 Toyota RAV4 oil change takes about 30 minutes and saves you $50 to $80 every time. Over the life of the vehicle, that's thousands of dollars in savings. The real danger is not knowing how to maintain your car and getting ripped off by unscrupulous shops. Basic automotive knowledge protects you from unnecessary repairs and helps you communicate effectively with mechanics when professional service is actually needed. You don't need to become a master mechanic, but understanding the basics puts you in control. Number 20, manual transmissions save more gas. This was true 20 years ago, but technology has completely flipped this assumption. Modern automatic transmissions now outperform manuals in fuel efficiency. CVTs and dual-clutch systems make real-time adjustments that human drivers simply can't match. These systems analyze throttle position, road conditions, engine load, and dozens of other variables hundreds of times per second. A 2022 Honda Civic with a CVT actually achieves better MPG than its manual counterpart. The transmission can optimize gear ratios constantly based on driving conditions, something impossible with a manual. Even the most skilled manual transmission driver can't compete with computer-controlled precision. Traditional automatics have also improved dramatically. Modern 8, 9, and 10-speed automatics keep engines in their optimal efficiency range more consistently than a 5 or 6-speed manual. The days of automatics being fuel economy penalties are over. In fact, many manufacturers are dropping manual options entirely because automatics deliver better performance and efficiency. Number 19. Fuel additives improve mileage and engine performance. Walk into any auto parts store, and you'll see shelves full of miracle additives promising better gas mileage and engine performance. Bottles claiming to clean your fuel system, boost octane, reduce emissions, and add horsepower. The marketing makes these products sound essential for proper car care. Here's the truth. Modern gasoline already includes all the necessary additives your engine needs. Top-tier gasoline, sold at most major gas stations, contains detergents and additives that keep fuel systems clean. The EPA mandates minimum additive levels in all gasoline sold in the United States. Those aftermarket products offer minimal, often temporary benefits that don't justify their cost. For a 2021 Ford Explorer, these additives are completely unnecessary unless specifically recommended by the manufacturer. Independent testing shows most fuel additives provide no measurable improvement in fuel economy or performance. The only winners are the companies selling $15 bottles of mostly solvent that cost them $2 to produce. Number 18. Women are worse drivers than men. Statistics completely destroy this myth. Women have fewer accidents and pay lower insurance rates because they drive more cautiously than men. Insurance companies base their rates on actuarial data, not stereotypes. They analyze millions of claims to determine risk factors. If women were worse drivers, they'd pay more, not less. Men are more likely to engage in risky driving behaviors like speeding, aggressive driving, and driving under the influence. They're also more likely to be involved in fatal accidents. Young men especially represent the highest risk category for insurance companies, which is why their rates are significantly higher than young women's rates. The data doesn't lie, regardless of what outdated stereotypes suggest. Women consistently demonstrate safer driving habits, leading to fewer claims and lower insurance costs. This isn't about driving skill, it's about risk-taking behavior and decision-making behind the wheel. But here's where things get really expensive. Before we continue, make sure you're subscribed because the next few numbers could literally cost you thousands of dollars if you keep believing them. Number 17, filling up gas in the morning saves money. The theory sounds logical. Gas is denser when it's cooler, so you get more fuel for your money by filling up in the morning when temperatures are lower. This advice made sense in the era of above-ground storage tanks that were exposed to temperature fluctuations throughout the day. Except modern gas stations use underground fuel tanks that maintain a constant temperature year-round. These tanks are buried 6 to 8 feet underground, where soil temperature remains stable regardless of air temperature. There's no significant difference in fuel density whether you fill up at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. The temperature difference that would actually affect fuel density would need to be much greater than what occurs in underground storage. You're not getting any extra gas, just wasting time trying to time your fill-ups. Focus on finding the cheapest gas prices instead of worrying about the time of day. Number 16. Dealerships are better and more honest than independent shops. Dealerships want you to believe they're the only ones qualified to work on your car. They promote this myth because it protects their high-margin service departments. The reality is that independent shops often provide equal or superior service at significantly lower prices. Independent shops often use the same high-quality parts that dealerships use, sometimes even better aftermarket alternatives. Their technicians frequently have the same training and certifications as dealer mechanics, and they invest in the same diagnostic equipment. A 2015 Chrysler 300 can be serviced just as effectively at an independent shop, often for 30 to 40% less than dealer prices. What's different is the business model. Dealerships make most of their profit from service departments, not car sales. This creates incentives to recommend unnecessary services and use high markup parts. Independent shops compete on value and build relationships with customers who return for years. The real difference is in your wallet, not the quality of work. Number 15, you need to tune up your car regularly. This advice comes from the era of carburetors and points-based ignition systems. Modern cars with electronic control modules require far less frequent tune-ups. Components like spark plugs in a 2019 Hyundai Elantra can last 100,000 miles. Following outdated tune-up schedules means you're paying for unnecessary services and potentially disrupting systems that are working perfectly fine. Number 14, electric cars pollute the environment more. This myth ignores the complete life cycle analysis. Yes, manufacturing EV batteries has an environmental impact, but that's offset within about 18 months of driving. A 2023 Tesla Model 3 has lower overall emissions than a comparable gas car like a 2023 Honda Accord when you factor in electricity generation, manufacturing, and disposal. Battery recycling technology is also rapidly improving. Number 13, if your AC is not cold, add Freon. First problem, modern cars haven't used Freon since 1987. They use R134, a refrigerant. Second problem, just adding refrigerant without diagnosing the leak is like putting a bandage on a severed artery. Overfilling or underfilling can damage the compressor, turning a simple leak repair into a $1,500 replacement. For a 2012 Ford Focus with AC issues, proper diagnosis beats guesswork every time. Number 12, premium fuel is better. Unless your car specifically requires high-octane fuel, you're wasting money on premium gas. A 2020 BMW M3 needs 91 plus octane fuel because of its high-performance engine design. But putting premium fuel in a 2020 Toyota Camry, designed for 87 octane, provides zero benefits. You're literally paying extra money for the same performance. Number 11, you don't need to warm up your car in winter. This one's partially true but misunderstood. Extended idling is unnecessary and wasteful, but 30 to 60 seconds allows oil to circulate and reduces engine wear. For a 2017 Subaru Outback in extreme cold, this brief warm-up period protects internal components. The key is brief, not the 10-minute warm-ups people used to do. Number 10, disconnecting the battery cable to test an alternator. This test might have worked on 1960s cars, but it's dangerous for anything built after 1970. Disconnecting the battery while the engine runs causes voltage spikes that can fry expensive electronics. For a 2005 Dodge Ram, this practice can destroy the ECU, costing thousands in repairs. Use a voltmeter instead of playing Russian roulette with your car's computer systems. Number 9, auto parts stores perform a free diagnosis for a check engine light. These free scans are basic code readers, not comprehensive diagnostics. They're designed to sell you parts, not provide accurate diagnosis. The scan might show a code for an oxygen sensor, but the real problem could be a vacuum leak, bad fuel injector, or dozens of other issues. A professional mechanic with proper diagnostic equipment provides the actual answer, not just a parts store sales pitch. Number 8, you don't need antifreeze in a hot climate. Antifreeze isn't just for preventing freezing, it prevents corrosion and raises the boiling point of your coolant, which is critical in hot climates like Arizona or Texas. For a 2010 Chevrolet Malibu, using only water leads to cooling system corrosion and potential overheating. The name is misleading, but the protection is essential regardless of climate. Number 7, putting soap on a squealing belt. This temporary fix doesn't address the root cause of belt squeal, which is usually loose tension or wear. Soap might quiet the noise for a few days, but you're ignoring a problem that could leave you stranded. This applies to older vehicles like a 1995 Toyota Corolla, where belt issues are common. Fix the cause, not the symptom. Number 6. Running the AC uses more gas. Modern AC systems have minimal impact on fuel economy. At highway speeds, the aerodynamic drag from open windows actually uses more fuel than running the air conditioning. For a 2018 Ford Mustang cruising at 60 miles per hour, closed windows with AC is more efficient than open windows. The old advice about AC killing gas mileage doesn't apply to modern vehicles. Number 5. Inflating tires to the pressure molded on the sidewall. The number on your tire sidewall is the maximum pressure, not the recommended pressure. Your car's recommended tire pressure is in the owner's manual or on the driver's door jamb sticker. For a 2020 Honda Civic, the recommended pressure is typically 32 to 35 psi, not the 44 psi maximum molded on the sidewall. Using maximum pressure creates a harsh ride and uneven tire wear. Number 4. Using a cell phone while refueling can cause an explosion. Mythbusters tested this extensively and found zero evidence that cell phones can ignite gasoline vapors. Static electricity from getting in and out of your car poses more risk than your phone. The simple solution is touching a metal part of your car before grabbing the fuel nozzle to discharge any static buildup. Number 3. Changing transmission fluid spoils the transmission. This myth probably started when someone's neglected transmission failed shortly after a fluid change. Regular transmission fluid changes every 40,000 to 70,000 miles prevent costly repairs. For a 2006 Honda Odyssey, changing fluid every 60,000 miles is recommended maintenance, not transmission suicide. The failure happens because of years of neglect, not because of fresh fluid. Number 2. Changing oil every 3,000 miles. This outdated advice costs car owners billions of dollars annually in unnecessary oil changes. Modern cars, especially those from 2010 onward, can go 5,000 to 7,500 miles between changes with conventional oil and up to 15,000 miles with full synthetic. A 2015 Toyota Corolla typically requires oil changes every 10,000 miles with synthetic oil. Following the 3,000-mile rule means you're changing oil more than twice as often as necessary. And now the number 1 car myth that's costing you the most money. Number 1. Using thicker oil for high-mileage engines. This is the most expensive myth because it can actually destroy your engine. The logic seems sound. Older engines have more wear, so thicker oil should fill the gaps and provide better protection. This thinking ignores how modern engines are designed and how oil actually works. Modern engines require specific oil viscosity as recommended by the manufacturer. Using arbitrarily thicker oil leads to poor lubrication, reduced efficiency, and potential engine damage. A 2002 Chevrolet Trailblazer with 200,000 miles might benefit from high-mileage 5W30 oil, but switching to 10W40 without manufacturer approval can cause catastrophic problems. The oil pump is designed to move oil of a specific thickness through precisely engineered passages. Too thick and it can't circulate properly, leading to oil starvation in critical engine components, like the cam lobes and connecting rod bearings. These parts depend on pressurized oil flow for lubrication and cooling. Total Energy's research shows that arbitrary viscosity changes can actually shorten engine life, not extend it. Thicker oil also increases internal friction, reducing fuel economy and power output. Your engine works harder to pump the oil, creating more heat and wear. High-mileage synthetic oils are specifically formulated for older engines with seal conditioners and additives that address age-related issues. These oils maintain proper viscosity while providing enhanced protection. The solution isn't thicker oil, it's better oil designed for your engine's specific needs. Now that you know what not to do, watch my video on 17 car hacks you'll wish you knew sooner to learn the smart shortcuts that actually work. These proven techniques will save you hundreds and make your car perform better than ever.